Hey y'all. I wanted to hop on here and kind of update my video from before. So my first video on this YouTube channel was discussing who I was and why I was doing this business and etc. Well, guess what? Things changed. So this is kind of exciting and kind of nerve-wracking at the same time. So here's the thing, guys. When you're in a business like this, or you're in a business in general, your why is the biggest thing that is going to make you like want to do this. It's going to push you. It's going to make you like move forward and really be like, okay, this is why I'm doing this. This is how I'm going to keep going. And this is what is pushing me. So I got like really excited about this. So the thing is when I originally started this business, I started it because I wanted to get paid off of my own purchases. That was my why. That was what I was doing. I was like, I love these products. I'm wanting to get to know them. I'm figuring I'm using them more often. So I just want to get paid off my own purchases. Right off the bat. Never had tried Scentsy before. Had no idea, what it was. So I was like, you know what? We are going to we're going to listen. We're going to be like, okay, yeah, totally. I want to get paid on these purchases. Insert the income disclosure. It'll be in the comments section or the description section of this video. Anyway, so insert that. I wanted to get paid off of my own purchases, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do the host kit. I earned my kit already. I was like, you know what? Let's just add it. Let's do this. Let's go for it. Had no Scentsy at all. So I was like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that one. Whatever with the $99 kit. I didn't have the money at that time. So I'm like, I'm just going to do the cheaper one. So let's do it. Well, it is insane to me how much my husband and I fell in love with these products, because as soon as I got the host kit and my stuff for my order, I was in love. I'm like, okay, this is even more amazing. I was excited. I was obsessed. Like, I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm done. We are done with everything else. We're done with trying to find anything else. This is it. This is it. This has everything that we need. So jumped in, and I realized after I got it, I'm like, you know what? I love these products. I'm going to actually be serious about this, and I'm going to share this with my people. I'm going to share it and say, hey, I just started this business and I am so excited to show you guys the world of Scentsy. I had no idea that tons of my friends and family on my Facebook even knew what this was. I didn't know what it was. So clearly someone wasn't talking about it. So I'm like, okay, wow, I had no idea you guys were interested in this. Like, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, I need more, or I need this. Like, I'm so glad that you started this. Like, it's just, you have no idea. And the thing is, a lot of people think, I don't know anybody who's going to want this. I don't know anybody who's going to like this. I don't know anybody who's going to support me. I don't have enough of people. I don't have it, like blah, 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 whatever, insert excuse. I didn't think about that. I thought of, okay, here's an opportunity for me to actually get paid back on my own purchases. That's what I thought of. That's what I wanted. Then after I got excited, I started talking about it, and I started posting about it, and I started saying, guys, like, this is amazing. Like, I am excited about this. I started this business and I'm really excited about it. Like, this is awesome. People started coming out of the woodwork. The more I talked about it, the more that I shared it, the more that I was like sharing my experiences, my true honest opinions and experiences, and showing them that I was using it, showing them what it could do, showing them everything that Scentsy has to offer, which is more than wax and warmers. People didn't know that, by the way. But the more that I shared that, and the more that I was like, you know what, this is amazing, this is awesome, this is wow. People started coming out of the woodwork. People I thought were not watching started to show up. People I thought wouldn't be interested started showing up. That is the thing that is just insane to me. Is first of all, I didn't even think about it necessarily. Like, yeah, I kind of thought of like, oh, well, I don't know if anybody's really going to be interested. But at the same time, I didn't care. I actually just went straight into it and was like, you know what? I am going to talk about these. You network all the time. Anytime that Starbucks has a new drink that you tried, you're posting it on Facebook or talking about it to somebody. Anytime you do something like find a sale on Amazon, you're talking about it. Target, talking about it. You're talking about everything and you are networking a ton of stuff and you have no idea that you are doing it. But when you talk about something that is your favorite thing, then it just flows different. And that's what I started to do. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this. So my whys shifted from I'm going to do this to get paid back on my personal orders to I'm actually going to do this as a side gig. I'm actually going to do this in pockets of time throughout my day while I work my full-time job, while I live my life, while I work on my hobbies. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to work it so that way we have extra cushion money. So that way we have something in our pockets to spend on extra stuff or be able to put more towards debt or savings or whatever. So my why changed. I started this business in August 2020. I will be going on my second year in August this year. I have expanded more than I thought I would. And honestly, it comes with consistency and it comes with using the products. It comes with sharing it. It comes with all that. There's more to it, but I won't get into all that. Just like, unless you want to talk about it. But the reality is, that was my why. This is why I was doing it. I was doing it for extra income. I was doing it when I had a full-time job. People don't realize the best time to start a business like this is when you have a full-time job. It doesn't matter if it's going to be a hobby. It doesn't matter if it's a side gig for extra cash. It does not matter if you eventually want it to be a full-time. Whatever you want it to be is fine, but the best time to start it is whenever you have a full-time or part-time job. I'm going to tell you why. My why shifted again. While yes, I wanted this to be a full-time job eventually, and yes, I wanted it to be something that I could build up so that way whenever we did start like adding to our little family, we could have me be home, able to be with the kid or kids, and be able to just do something, because I'm a worker bee. I have to do something. So I started it with a full-time job to build it as extra cushion money, like I said. Then I was like, okay, I'm going to build it bigger. I'm going to work on this while I have my full-time job. So that way, whenever I have to leave my full-time job, then I'll have this. And it'll be built bigger and we will have like no problem. Like I'll build it so that way I can make it my full-time. Guys, I was let go from my full-time job. Nothing of my fault. They were apparently starting to downsize. And unfortunately, I was one of the many that was let go. I really ultimately, when you think about it, I did not necessarily know that it was going to happen. I was not expecting it. Because what we were told was that we were going to be expanding. So I really wasn't expecting it. I was extremely thankful to have Scentsy. We felt when that happened, after I called my husband and let him know, because I had only been online working for like a couple hours before they told me. I called my husband and I said, I was let go from my job. We talked and we both felt that God was saying, it's time. It's time. Trust me. Do this. It's time. Now, I'm not going to get preachy with you, whether you believe in that or not, but honestly, we felt and believed that that is what was being said. So, Scentsy is now my full-time business. It is my full-time. And my why has changed. My why is now something that I didn't expect to have come so soon. But a couple things. First thing, growing in my faith and trusting God more. Trusting Him to take this business, to take us, to expand us in multiple ways to where we can do this. And we can trust in Him so much more that it just grows us and it grows everything. Because all I've wanted is to grow stronger spiritually and everything like that. So there's that. The second, we are currently saving for a house. Our goal is to get a home in 2023. We are saving for that. So that is my why as well, is to save, to have the extra money to save. Another thing, I want to bless other people. So that way, if they face similar situations that we faced, they have something. You do not realize sometimes why you do things or why something comes about until something happens. But here's the thing. A lot of times people believe and think, I don't have time. I can't. Like, guess what? There are a ton of people on this team that worked in nursing. They couldn't be on their phones. They couldn't do this. They couldn't do certain things. So on their bathroom breaks, they had to quickly just hop on and do something. There are pockets of time that you can make to do this. If this is something that you really want to build, if you want out of your job eventually, if you want to work full time somehow and be home with your children, if you want to travel or do anything like that, this is the way to go. But a lot of people do not realize that the time to start is now, and it is while you have a full-time or part-time job. Because if I did not have Scentsy when I had my full-time job, I would be scrambling. I would have been in a panic. I would have definitely been in something where I've been like, oh my gosh, like, really? And honestly, I am sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, if I did not say yes in 2020 when I had my full-time job that I just started that summer, would I be reaching out to Kylie, my director, and saying, hey, like, I want to start Scentsy? I'd be starting from ground zero, which is fine. You can do that. If you were in a position where it's like, okay, I need something and I can't go work, I can't do this, that's fine. You can start there. But I'd probably really stress out. And that is where it's like, I really kind of just want to tell people, look, the time to start is now whenever you do have a full-time job and you seem really busy. There are ways to fit Scentsy into your life to get it started. Whenever you change your wax, show it. Put it on your story. Whenever you use your Scentsy Fresh, put it on your story. Just tell people about it. If you're using these products and you love these products already, just tell people about it. Post about it. Talk about it. You will be surprised who comes out of the woodwork. So again, my first, I swear I had a fourth one. Just trying to think. But okay, no, I do. Sorry. Okay, so first, I want to be able to grow in my faith and in my trust in God. Second, we are saving for a house and we want to buy one in 2023. So everyone's support, whether it is by joining our team or by having Ascent Social or referring or even purchasing, that helps us. That helps us expand. That helps us grow this business and myself and ourselves. Because I need to be able to get out there and meet more people. That helps. In a pandemic world, it helps to have Ascent Social referrals, etc. The more that you talk about that, the better for both of us. But it comes down to also blessing other people. I want other people to be blessed by this business the same way that we have been blessed. I don't want anybody else going through the same thing that he and I have gone through. At all. I don't want you to go through that. I don't want you to go through all that struggle. The world's crazy. And relying on other people can be crazy and unpredictable. Start taking charge. The fourth thing, I still want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to homeschool, and I want to be able to use horses in that as well. I need the time to do that. Scentsy can give me the time to do that. It can give me the funds to do that. And those four things are exactly why I'm doing this full time now. They are exactly why I am focusing on this. They're exactly why I am doing this business and why I'm going to continue to do this business and build this business. So, that is my why. That is what I'm about. That's how I started. That's why I want to do this. And honestly, do not wait to change or make a change or to take that step. The time is now, and the time is when you are scared. Do it scared. And by that, I do not mean be led by fear. What I mean is be led by faith. Faith trumps fear. Take charge. Take the jump. It is like jumping into a pool. When the first time that I jumped into a pool, it was scary. But as soon as I did it, I was like, holy crap, this is awesome. And I did it again and again and again. Now, I didn't jump from the high rise, but I jumped from the edge of the pool, but still. And the reality is, though, too, is you can tiptoe into the pool and little by little get acclimated to the pool temperature, or you can jump in and submerge yourself and be automatically used to the temperature. Think about that. You can continue to sit on the edge and watch, or you can jump in and change your life. That's all I have for you guys. So thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a great day. So, allons-y.